Saryn Prime is an absolute beast. Combine her with an insanely good Skoliak, and this is what you get. Let's have a look at Saryn's abilities. Spores, Molt, Toxic Lash, and Miasma. First off, we have Spores. This is how we're going to strip armor by inflicting corrosive damage on enemies. The more we infect, the more damage it does. Next up is Molt. This is like Loki's decoy. You use this to take the enemy's focus off of you, and I use the Augment Regenerative Molt to get help when things get hairy. Toxic Lash adds toxin damage to our attacks, and causes enemies infected with spores to infect more enemies when attacked. Finally, Miasma. This is going to hit everyone in range with a good bit of viral damage. So we're going to hit enemies with spores, and then use Toxic Lash to spread the infection, then Miasma to deal more damage to enemies, and use Molt as our panic button. Let's have a look at the build now. No Forma, nothing too fancy. You should be able to farm all of these or get them fairly cheap on Trade Chat. If you don't have some of these, I highly recommend getting them as they're used in a lot of Warframe builds. It'll be beneficial in the long run. If you don't have these mods and you don't want to get them, then have a look at the percentages on the left and try to get your build as close as possible to them. This build's amazing with a solid melee weapon utilizing Condition Overload, and that's where my Skoliak comes in. I'll give you a second to look at that, and then here we go. So my Riven has good crit chance on slide attack and a ton of range, and I'm not gonna lie, this Skoliak build is really expensive. If you don't have these mods yet, don't worry, you don't need to go buy them. Just find something that you like, a solid melee weapon that you enjoy using, and equip Condition Overload on it. You should be able to farm that pretty easily. Anyways, I'm going to shut up now and let you watch the rest of the video. If you enjoy it, leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Thanks.